SportsLine's advanced model has locked in its Week 7 NFL picks for every game on the NFL schedule. No injuries will affect the Week 7 NFL lines more so than issues at quarterback, and Raiders vs. Bears has a pair of them. Both Jimmy Garoppolo, back, and Justin Fields, hand, exited their respective games last Sunday, which leaves plenty of question marks as you evaluate the NFL odds. The latest Week 7 NFL spreads have the Raiders as 3-point road favorites, but either quarterback being unable to play could move the line. Should you make Week 7 NFL bets on Bears vs. Raiders or search elsewhere in the NFL Vegas odds? All of the Week 7 NFL lines are listed below, and SportsLine's advanced computer model has all the NFL betting advice and NFL predictions you need to make the best Week 7 NFL picks now. The model, which simulates every NFL game 10,000 times, is up well over $7,000 for $100 players on top-rated NFL picks since its inception. The model enters Week 7 of the 2023 NFL season on an incredible 172-120 run on top-rated NFL picks that dates back to the 2017 season. It is also on a 26-12 roll on top-rated NFL picks since Week 7 of last season. The model also ranked in the top 10 on NFL PickWatch 4 of the past 6 years on straight-up NFL picks and beat more than 94% of CBS Sports football pick'em players 4 times during that span. Anyone who has followed it is way up. Now, it has turned its attention to the latest Week 7 NFL odds and locked in picks for every NFL matchup. Head here to see every pick. Op Week 7 NFL predictions. We can tell you one of the model's strongest Week 7 NFL picks is that the Ravens, minus 2.5, cover at home against the Lions. Detroit has exceeded its high preseason expectations, but injuries are starting to mount up in the Motor City, particularly at the running back position. First-round draft pick Jahmyr Gibbs, hamstring, has missed back-to-back games, and David Montgomery, ribs, exited last Sunday after just 6 carries. Additionally, Zonovan Knight, shoulder, was placed on IR last week, leaving Craig Reynolds as the only healthy option, and he has just 1 touchdown in 5 years. One or multiple of those absences could make Detroit one-dimensional against what's arguably the NFL's best pass defense. The Ravens have the most sacks, have allowed the fewest passing TDs, and given up the second fewest passing yards. Jared Goff has also been susceptible to the pass rush in recent weeks, as he's been sacked 7 times over his last 3 games after being taken down just 3 times total over his first 3 games. Add in that Baltimore boasts a 5-1 record all-time versus Detroit, and the Ravens, minus 2.5, are forecasted to cover in well over 60% of simulations. See which other teams to pick here. Another one of its Week 7 NFL predictions, the Rams, -3.5, cover the spread at home versus the Steelers. Los Angeles has just one loss against the spread this season, which is tied for the fewest in the NFL. It also has the type of balance that Pittsburgh longs for, since the Rams are one of 6 teams to rank in the top 12 in both scoring offense and scoring defense. Pittsburgh relies on takeaways to help its struggling offense, as the team has forced at least 3 turnovers in all 3 of its wins. However, LA hasn't turned the ball over 3 times in any game this season, and Pittsburgh is winless when it gets fewer than 3 takeaways. The Rams' defense is also finding its form, as it has allowed 2 total touchdowns over the last 2 games, while the Steelers have scored only 3 total TDs over their last 3 games. The Rams, -3.5, cover well over 50% of the time. The model also says the under, 42.5, hits in almost 60% of simulations. See which other teams to pick here.